Welcome back for another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today, we're back on the young man Fletch's account, and I have some plans. We're going to be working on his clan boss here today. Fletch is actually decent as far as clan boss goes. He has essentially a 2-key, I guess you can't see my big heads in the way, a 2-key Nightmare team, but doesn't really touch Ultra Nightmare. Now, coming into this video, I actually had different plans for a different team, but then I was looking through Fletch's stuff, aside from Theodosia that I know that we pulled. She doesn't really help a ton with clan boss, but I was planning on working around Xenomorph and building him up and just playing off the poisons and stuff. But then I noticed, Fletchy boy pulled us a man-eater in here. Fletch has a man-eater, and man-eater is just nasty for clan boss. So I think we're gonna make him a man-eater Demithia team here. I probably said that wrong. It's okay. She's got the block damage on there, a little unkillable block damage combination, and we're gonna see if we can get this to work. Right now, we're gonna use Feign, I think, which I think we need to take Feign up also. Yeah, Feign needs to go up also. The whole plan for this video changed. We had a different team in mind. We were gonna use Marishka, and we were gonna use Martyr and make that kind of team, and it was gonna work. But I mean, this account is crazy that he has Marishka stuff. This is an account, I believe he won this account. I don't actually know. I'm pretty sure that's the case. But I was told that we can come in here and we can use cannot complete this action. Wait, what? He's got to be at the max level to feast him. That's okay. Fletch has got resources for us. He's got resources for us. Let's feast him up to 6 stars. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And then we could even use a magic barrel. Actually, I'm not going to use a barrel. I'm going to use these. I know it's a lot because I think I have to take Feign up. Actually, we might just skip Feign. Since Feign's low, we might just skip Feign because we could just play around with Xenomorph. He already got Xenomorph up for us. Let's go ahead and let's max that out. So I think we just actually skip working on Feign unless we need her. I think we just play with Xenomorph. I'm gonna go ahead and book Xenomorph. I got permission to do that, so we're good to go. I think Xenomorph with the poisons and stuff can hit pretty hard as well. I mean, I know Feign has the other stuff in there on her kit, but let's see if we can make us like a 2-key Ultra Nightmare. That's the goal for today, a 2-key Ultra Nightmare team here for Fletch. I'm gonna be using Xenomorph. We're going to use, obviously, Man-Eater. We're going to use Demithia here. And I think we're going to go with Whisper as well. Yeah, we had Whisper in there, and then there was someone else. Who am I missing? Ninja, which that Ninja needs rebuilt anyways. My one concern is for Man-Eater hitting the speeds because, well, he's got a lot of speed gear. I know Les has been running speed. The Man-Eater needs to hit 288. Everyone else is pretty slow and reasonable. It's just the Man-Eater has to hit 288 to 290 in that range. So I'm going to get to work. While I do that, let me remind you guys how you can start your account with the free legendary and some of the best epics in the game. Before you click the link down there in the description, log out of your Polarium Play account, then click the link in the description. It'll take you to this page. Create a brand new account with a brand new email, and then complete the tutorial, and then go to your inbox, and your free legendary champion will be waiting for you in there, and then you'll get your free epics as you level up your account. All right, guys. We have a team kind of built as best as I could. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't upgrade this ring. We were just putting it on there. It was very hard to get Man-Eater to the speed that I needed, which was 288, but we got him there. Again, not an easy task, how to pull stuff off everyone. Here's what the gear's looking like, just in case you're curious. Speed boots. Also, we didn't have Sand Devil oils or whatever to get that up. So this is how you start on a clan boss team. You start with a team and then you slowly build it up. I remember my first Man-Eater team was absolute dog water, but you start on this and then you build it up as you get gear. So at least we have somewhere to start. So that's the Man-Eater. We have Demithia in here. She's supposed to be 172, so she's good there. She's got some good attack in here. We got her in crit rate gloves, so she's hitting that full crit rate. Originally, I had Man-Eater in crit rate gloves, but I could not hit the speeds with the crit rate gloves. We got Whisper on the squad as well. Whisper with 4K attack. I think that's solid. She's at the speed she needs to be. Wish she had more crit damage, but that's okay. Had to go crit rate gloves. Attack there, attack there. Because she's so slow, we were able to run attack there. Ninja, I did rebuild Ninja. He's at 205, which I think he'll be usable other places. I wish he had a little bit more attack on here. We had to have the accuracy on. I was able to make it work with crit damage gloves, just barely. But again, like we're missing like an attack chest piece. There's like no great attack chest pieces on this account, unfortunately. But this is what we're looking like for him. He could have maybe sacrificed here, but that triple attack is just so tempting. And then finally, we're going to try Xenomorph. I'm not 100% sure, but I like Xenomorph's build a lot. Almost 5k in attack. It was actually pretty easy to build and get there. He doesn't need to be very fast is why. He's only 160 on the speed, which was nice. Do wish this was a different ring, but it kind of worked out to get us some accuracies and land those poisons. I'm hoping that I'm remembering the accuracy number of like 250, 260 for Ultra Nightmare. Maybe that's wrong. I don't know. We'll see if we're not landing debuffs. Attack chest piece. Again, it was rough getting attack chest piece. Attack on the boots. And then I just went crit rate everywhere else because I didn't have to make him quite as fast. In case you guys are wondering, here's the relic. Here's the Mastery's relic. I'm going with that as well on him. Whisper's going with the Talon. That's what she's looking like. Maneater's here with a Talon as well, and Mytha has the Journal of Necrosis, and there. Let's go set the team up, and let's see if we can run. One thing to note about this team, originally we were going to put Fane on, and she was our source of decreased defense and weaken for consistency. Now we're going to have to hope that Ninja, he's got decreased defense on here, so we can hope he's going to put that on, and then hopefully she can land some weakens in there. I feel like that could be the one downside of this team of why we might need to go to Fane, but let's give it a go here against Ultra Nightmare. I always like checking in here, see if there's anything. Really, like, I mean, honestly, kind of for 405,000, he can kind of use some boots like that on the account. I mean, sometimes you can find some goodies in here, especially on an account that's missing some gear. I mean, even this, not that we're going to be building in Curse, that's not a bad set, but probably not going to be building in Curse for a while. All right, let's set up the clan boss. Okay, as far as the setup goes, Whisper's going to be starting with this, increase attack, increase crit rates, and then she's going to go into the Unyielding Fury. For Xenomorph, I'm going to start him with the A1, try to get some poisons, and then we'll get this. He attacks 2 times, deals 50% more damage for poison, so I want to get some poisons on the clan boss. I'm going to turn Infestation off. Attacks when an enemy before attacking, places a stun debuff and an infest debuff for 2 turns. Can't be resisted if he's under Perfect Veil. Places True Fear. Can't be resisted if he's under that. Revives this champion 50% HP turn meter whenever an enemy under Infest debuff dies. I don't think that's actually going to be great for us, so I'm actually going to turn that off. Maybe I'm wrong there. Hail Burn first here for him. We're actually going to wait on these healing. We're going to start with this, and then we're going to wait there, and then we have this all set up. Hopefully, it's all set up right. I mean, this is... hopefully we're good. Let's give it a go. I'm really worried about this. I'm super worried about how this is going to go. But hopefully it all runs fine. All right, so debuffs land right away. That's perfect. That's exactly what we're hoping for there. All right, so we get debuffs on there. Mostly the poisons are in there. Okay, there's our unkillable. That's good. And then we just gotta wait and just see how this goes. And hopefully the team just doesn't get blown up. That's the thing. I'm scared. Hold me tight. Hold me tight here, guys. All right. We do get the burns on there. We get decreases. All right. I mean, all that's great. Debuff blocked. That's fantastic. I don't know if that was her A1. I'm not sure. Then we go to, is that block damage? I think that's block damage, right? Yeah. And then unkillable will be later. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's running fine so far. He does have increased attack. Ooh, we need a way to get rid of that. That's not good, but also at the same time, we just work around that. More poisons on. Perfect. I mean, that's the whole point. We just want poisons and burns. Poisons and burns. I almost wonder if, like, instead of, like, Whisper, if we could go with, like, is it Frozen Banshee has the poison sense? I don't know. I guess Whisper has a pretty solid build. So far, it looks like the rotation is fine. The speeds are fine. Everything's working. Just how much damage do we get? That's the main thing, is how much damage do we get out of it? Do we need, because if you've noticed, we don't have any decreased defense. We have no weaken on, but at the same time, our builds aren't super OP. But this is kind of making me already think that we need Fane, just because we get a weaken there, but Whisper is not going to be a reliable source of that. Kind of just making me think we might need a Fane. We'll see how it runs. It's running smooth so far. I'm going to let it run for a little bit. Guys, do me a favor, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on this team so far. Obviously, I'll be right back with the damage count, so you'll have a better feel for it. But I've seen some positive things about Xenomorph, and I'm very curious if we can make this work. That was my goal originally, is like we were gonna run the Mariska team and we're gonna have Xenomorph in here and we're like, oh my god, Xenomorph. Ooh, that was a lot of damage there. Oh, we're on unkillable, we're not on block damage. We're fine. I forgot that we have block damage and unkillable. It does make me worry a little bit inside, but again, I'm gonna go away. I probably gotta go shovel some snow. We're like getting a ton of snow right now. I'm gonna go shovel some snow, not even watch this, and we'll see how things go.
A few moments later.
Something got out of sync there. To be fair, I mean, look at Xeno's damage. To be fair, Xeno is putting up some nasty damage. I almost wonder if we would be better, instead of Whisper, someone else, maybe even just Feign. I'm gonna try it again. All right, I actually decided that running Feign instead of Whisper makes a lot more sense here, so we're gonna try that. I just basically replaced Whisper's gear with Feign's. Just getting everyone to survive and get the speeds right and all that kind of great stuff. It's gonna be tricky for sure. We take the shop there. I mean, you saw the opener, but you see, there's the thing. Like, we get the decreased defense in the weekend, which is something we were missing. We'll see how it runs. We'll see. I'm still nervous about it, but let's just let it run, let it do its thing, and we'll go through. And I'll try to remember to show off Feign's gear. I just realized I did. No, it's literally, you already saw Feign's gear. It's literally the same gear as Whisper, just with Feign's accessories of an accessory banner and crit damage amulet. I think she has like an HP ring or an attack ring with HP substats. The stats didn't roll, but again, accessories are a tough spot on this count. The damage already looks higher for now, but let's just let it run. All right, I've been watching it so I can try to stop it this time. I mean, it just happened so fast last time, but I mean, just early phases of this, the damage is looking really, really nice. I mean, we're keeping so much poison on here, which is really, really good, but I think this is where things get sketchy. Yeah, see, so like that one turn, I wonder, I need to take a look. Oh crap, I didn't think they were all gonna die right there. All right, we have other keys, 18.8 million. I mean, it's not awful. That's, so I did just notice I had a wrong skill in here. I was checking everything. I had this on here. I must have misclicked and clicked Cycle of Violence, which has a chance of cooldowning a random skill on Maneater. That would be no good. We don't want that to happen. So I turned that off. I doubt that's actually our issue, but you never know. I also redid Demythia to be more heal focused. I also had that on her. So let me run it again. I mean, you guys know the setup. You guys know how that goes, but I'll let you know. All right, guys, not gonna lie. I was done, and then I'm like, nah, I can't leave this account just not finished. We're throwing one last dish effort here. We're going Ultra Nightmare again. We're gonna go with this team here. Mariska, she's just solid all around. We got Martyr in there. She's got counterattacks. We're going with Xenomorph instead of Frozen Banshee. Honestly, I'm kind of debating Ninja in for Whisper, but still will bring people back. This is my last ditch effort. We're gonna let this run, and hopefully we'll see if we can get close to anything better on Ultra Nightmare. I feel like this is going to be fine on Nightmare. This might even be close to a 1 key on Nightmare, but we'll see. But the whole big thing with this one is we got the counterattack, we got the increased defenses on there. We got a lot of good stuff that's going to do a lot of positive things, and we're just going to tear this clan boss up. I'm going to let it run. I'll let you guys know. All right, early, let's not get excited. Early progress, looking good. With the counterattack, Xenomorph just keeps the clan boss loaded up there with poison debuffs. Things are looking great. No one's even gotten taken out yet. I feel like someone's gonna get taken out at some point, but that's okay. Like, we have Syl and we have Mariska to cover our bases there. I want to kind of see what Clan Boss does here. He punches Syl right in the nose. Things feel okay, especially, you know, when he does his AoE. It kind of works out pretty decently for us with the counterattacks. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about things. All right, so here's that, and then we don't counterattack there. Anyways, either way, we're fine. Things are good. We're loading them up on debuffs. Damage is looking great. Let's just see what we can. This is easily, this might even be 1 key on Nightmare. I don't even know. This is looking good. Oh, okay. Like, we're taking some damage, but this is where Mariska does her thing. Just wait for it. Like, once he takes a turn, just wait for it. So he okay, he doesn't do it there. Eventually, he'll do, like, the things are fine. And 22 million. I'm kind of curious what this will do on Nightmare. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like on Nightmare, this might be like 2 OP. Okay, so she gets taken out, and then we just bring everyone back, and then we bring Mariska back also with Syl. See, that's the magic of this team right here. That's why I wanted to originally build this team, but then I saw the man-eater team and it had just a little bit more damage. Oh, wait a second. We might still be in pickle because Clan Boss might just be too mad and too angry for us to handle. Ooh. Yikes. Hold on, timeout. Oh, no, we're back. We're back. I didn't know if that had a cooldown. I don't have a Mariska of my own. I didn't know if that had a cooldown. Syl is not booked. So the odds of Syl actually surviving here are probably slim and none until she gets hurt. Yeah, he just smacked her in the nose. But still, let's stop this now so I don't waste a key. It's 25-ish million on Ultra Nightmare. We can do better, but let's see how it does on Nightmare. All right, so we're just hanging in there. I think Mariska's about to go down. She does, but Syl should bring her back. She does. And let's see if we can survive a little bit long. I mean, it's almost a 1 key. I think if we get Whisper a little bit more survivable, I still think maybe even Ninja. The problem is like there's so many debuffs. I don't even know if Ninja would be able to land like his HP burn. I mean, if Syl stays up here, which it looks like she might, there's a decent chance this gets to 1 key on Nightmare. So at least like we salvage the progress. I mean, I used like all the silver on this account, but a lot of that gear that I upgraded is on this team, like between Whisper, between the Xenomorph and Martyr and Mariska. Like they're all running some of that nice gear that we just ran up that was on like Man-Eater and stuff. So it's not all that bad, you know? It's not all that bad. All right, let's just see what happens here. The problem is Syl's revive is such a long revive. Isn't it something like 6 or 7 turns or something? I don't know. I feel like it gets booked down to like maybe 4 turns. I don't know, but I don't think she's ever going to get back there because she's not booked. I did use some books on the account also. So there's that. But if we can get, I mean, maybe against better matchups, we get the 1 key. It's not going to 1 key here, but that's super close to a 1 key on Nightmare. So we did improve it a little bit. We'll take it. 10-minute run there. What is 1 key? 39? Yeah, we're close. We're close. I might tinker with it a little bit. At least it wasn't completely wasted, you know, all the resources and stuff. But still a lot of work to do on this account, but gear is definitely the main issue. We'll get there eventually. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you on the next one.